Hello everyone and welcome to a new video blog at Elliottwave.forecast.com. In today's video blog we'll be taking a look at Robinhood. So this talk we've been talking about this since August 2024, since this rally started here from the blue box area after ending in three-ways pullback. We've been seeing a strong move to the upside taking place. I mean, basically the price from these lows more than tripled, and we are seeing further extension higher recently taking place. So we'll be talking about this entire daily cycle that started from the 2023, and of course we'll explain this Elliottwave impulsive move, which could have different ways of being labeled, but we'll be taking the first step with the obvious structure here that started from 2023. We can count the swings and we can see at current stage that we are still within the wave 3 taking place. We are looking for this to be the wave 1, 2, and the wave 3 is still in progress at this stage. The wave 3 is already showing 1, 2, 3, 4, and the wave 5 is in progress. We can see that the divergence in the daily cycle is still holding within the current move, which is why we are going with the idea that this is a wave 5 of 3, which means that this cycle will be ending when the 5 wave advance within the wave 5 of 3 ends. We can see we are currently still missing at least 2 more swings, because this seems to be 1 2 1 2. So a nesting structure in progress here, 1 2 1 2, and we are within wave 3 of 3. You can see the strong momentum even in the short term suggesting that idea. So this could reach the 50 to 56 area before ending a 5 wave advance. Then we can expect a 3 waves pullback in this wave 4 in rate to take place. Then the stock can resume again the rally within wave 5. This is kind of a middle ground idea for this entire cycle, because we can look for an aggressive move later on to show that this could even open more upside. If we zoom out in the weekly, we can look at the overall idea from the cycle from 2022. We can see that the stock remained bullish. We are still not looking for this entire cycle to end. We are only looking for the cycle from the November or exactly the low, which coming from exactly as from the 16th of November 2023 to be ending within a 5 wave advance this year, then 3 waves pullback to take place, then another rally to be seen before ending the entire 5 wave moves from 2022. So it's a step by step. This is still calling for more upside. That's why we don't recommend selling the stock during these pullbacks. We only recommend looking for buying opportunity in every pullback. I mean, sometimes the market can give you a clear 3 ways pullback to buy it, like this previous blue box in August. Sometimes the market could just give you spiky move to the downside without any clear structure, but this is still a good buying opportunity to look for the next leg to the upside. Now, if we go with the more aggressive way for the market, because as long as this divergence is holding, we can see even in the weekly, there is still divergence showing here. The stock still has the potential of opening further upside, and instead of ending a wave 5 of 3 here, this could be still trading within the wave 3 of 3. In that case, the divergence in the daily, this divergence will be erased with this move, and instead of finishing around 52 56, this could extend toward the entire equal legs of the cycle from August, using the recent pullback in December as a connector, and this could extend towards equal legs around 63.82. In that case, if we look at this weekly chart, then this entire rally from August will keep extending higher, and we should be later on seeing a series of 3s and 4s taking place, which is not yet the case, because first of all we need to erase the divergence in the daily. This could happen maybe in the coming days, and in that case, of course, you should be expecting the extension to take further the stock and retest even the previous all-time highs. So that's will be an interesting path for the stock. And of course, if this path is going to be happening this year, then you can expect any daily or 4-hour pullbacks to find strong buyers for this extension to happen, because we need to erase the divergence in the weekly to confirm that idea. This divergence will be erased. So this should be a strong move to the upside taking place, and that's why there is a chance of retesting or even breaking the 2021 peak. Now, that's the most bullish approach for the stock. In the opposite way, we can go with the idea that the stock has enough number of swings in the daily, because we can always downgrade these labels, and we can just go with the idea that this stock is already in the process of finishing the cycle from 2023. We can even look at this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means the next pullback is going to be the final buying opportunity within the wave 4 in blue before the entire cycle from 2022 and as a 5-wave advance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the less aggressive view with a potential bigger correction in the weekly cycle happening. There is no sign of this at this stage because remember, it's step-by-step process. We need to finish this cycle, then a larger pullback happen to correct it, then the market will rally again. So the next pullback will be definitely defining within the daily cycle what will happen. And of course, both scenarios are guaranteeing you that the market is still looking for at least another push higher, because even calling the next leg to be the final push, we are still missing one more swing. So you can see both scenarios suggesting at least one more leg to the upside. Even the main scenario that we're explaining is showing a similar idea. That's why we are saying that the next pullback here, if the cycle ends, will define if it's only correcting the cycle from August or the entire cycle from 2023, or as I explained it, the market is going to just extend higher. That's why the best way to trade Hood, if you are not, of course, already owning any stock or not having any long, is to keep looking for buying opportunity. If you get a theoretical pullback from here, you buy it. If the markets reach this target instead, then you buy the next pullback also in 3 or 7 swings. I hope the idea is clear. So we don't recommend selling into these pullbacks or shorten the market, and we recommend to stay long or buy the pullbacks in 3 or 7 swings. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you on the next video.